And okay. Just let me and we are on. Just let me do this here. That out and tail. Good. Done. And close that. Fuck. Sorry about that. Ew. Where is my chat tail? Okay. Let's. I cannot use my controller. No! Fuck. Fine. So, I'm not using my controller, it seems. Let me just fix that. Yeah. Let's not use the controller then. Fine. Let's do it like this. So, today we are trying out this game. I don't know anything about it. And yeah, I don't know if we will go through all of them or just one. Let's see. If it's fun, we might go all the stories. But yeah, start. Oh, top hat. No! What? Why cannot I have this? Huh? Voice?
Let me try.
Let me try.
Let me try.
Let me try.
Okay. Hair color. Well, there's not much to choose. Let's pick pink. And do tell me if I should. Let me just. Yeah, okay. So that's all we can do here. And that's okay.
It's love, love, love.
Oh, so some of it is voiced and some of it ain't. So it's a love, love, love. That makes the world go round, round, round. Sounds something I would actually say. Another flawless night. Once again, love is triumphant. All thanks to the weeks of dedicated hard work of yours truly. The incomparable one and only Isla Nightshade. Nightshade? Okay. Isla or Ayla. Yeah. You can't decide how to pronounce my name. Waha!
Da-dee-da.
Yeah, it's love, love, love. Da-dee-da. Okay. Tonight, two souls who had been searching their entire afterlives for each other have found one another at last. What we just started. Tonight, two hearts that used to be lonely are beating as one. All thanks to me. Oh, okay.
The best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Okay. Isla Nightshade, the one, the only, best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High. Da-da-da-da. Ayla, maybe I'll say Ayla. I'll keep changing how to pronounce that name. Just because I can. And in the end, it's just going to be Moon. Yeah, sounds about right.
The only one.
Matchmaker in Dwimmermere High. Yeah. Are you supposed to be some kind of ghost? Spirit? A blue-skinned aberration steps out of the wall right in front of me. God damn. I jump back, lose my balance and nearly fall over. This is something that I don't understand. Maybe it happens in real life. I don't know.
What's the matter?
You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, so he's a ghost.
Oh, yeah.
I would have never guessed. The person hovering a few inches above the pavement is Zero, my poltergeist classmate and childhood friend. Was he a poltergeist when you were a child? Or did he become one afterwards? Huh. I don't know. What's going on there? My goodness. I snicker at his obvious chap. He has quite the natural born talent for it. You're looking as strict and browny and scary as ever, Zilo. Where have you been? I was waiting all night.
Smile for me.
I never smile when someone asks to smile. You look sweeter than candy corn when you smile. Yeah, same. Same, Zilo. Same. Looks like Zilo won't be showing me the sweet smile of his tonight. I read that very weirdly. Not you know under the moon then.
Anyway.
I have actually been busy on a very important errand.
Yeah, right.
You were just out of matchmaking again.
Of course.
I was out matchmaking.
Don't you know?
When evil comes knocking, what will do to external forces or a certain summoning incident in lab that we are not going to bring up for yet the 100th time, Zilo.
I must do it.
Should I take the voice acting off here? I must quell the beast by finding its one true love. After all, I am the one and only Isna Knight said, yeah, okay, let me... Settings. Let's do this. It's kind of... It's... yeah, how do I say it? It messes with my brain to hear some of it and then none. So let's do it like this. Again, Dada Dumpy, you're the only matchmaker in Dwimmermer High. Naturally... Oh, wait, is Ayla. Naturally, I'm so superb at matchmaking, no one dares to compete against wonderful me. Okay. Zilo blinks his hands together slowly and horribly in 1, 2, 3 sarcastic claps. Yeah. Me vaan niin kaile. If the one and only Isla Knight said found any time between helping the undead find love and romancing evil spirits to study for her exams. Exams? Yes, exams. Oh, exams, of course, I have silly. They are promptly bookmarked in my calendar. I just haven't had the time to really buckle down with a good witch's brew and spellbook. But I will. Ha. 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 Folding his arms, Zelos looks at me with a rather sardonic glint in his ruby eyes. When, Blade asked, the incomparably Ayla Knight said think her exams are. Isn't it in Halloween? I'm sure I have much more time than you. Ayla, when do you think is Halloween? Halloween is the most important day in a witch's calendar. However, these days I've been so busy with matchmaking a certain evil spirit every day seems just like any other. I cannot say for certain the last time I looked at my day planner, but it couldn't have been that long ago. Halloween is, 2 months, maybe 3, or maybe 4. Halloween is next week. I don't know which is more terrifying, the way Zilo is groveling or what he just shouted. Next week. Next week. Halloween. Yeah, I cannot believe you forgot about your exams. Much less Halloween. But Zilo, what has happened since the start of the semester? And you know my memory has a tendency to be flaky. Oh, the first week I almost got tangled up in a mistake. Identity crisis with a corpse bride, huh? Thankfully, he was understanding once I matched him up with the undead body of his dreams. Not long after, an evil spirit teen tried to punish me for getting his mom a hot date. And 10! Must I mention a certain summoning incident in a lab? That is still not up for discussion. Zero sides with an exaggerated shake of his head. Your memory isn't bad, it's selective. I throw up my hands in surrender at his comments. Nothing I said was going to break down his wall when he gets like this. I don't even know what the exams are about. Exams will be series of magical obstacle courses. You need to use the magic spells you were supposed to have learned this year too. Spells? Oh, you mean like the glow spell? Yes. I remember Miss McVitch cast glow in the first class. The demonstration was absolutely dazzling. Yes, about the exams. Maybe I can cast it too and dazzle the examiners into passing me the wonderful matchmaker of dim. Why does he say all that shit every time? Twimmer high, yeah. Dot. How did she do it? Let me try. Glow. I have my hands grandly the way I remember Miss McVitch doing it. Light, come on. Glow. Not a glimmer. Can you give me a hint as to why I can't cast glow? Because you're a witch. Only true sorcerers can cast spells purely by magic. Witches like yourself must use potions to cast spells. What about the wand? Oh, this is basic knowledge. Have you slept through classes the whole... damn, I didn't have time. I just clicked. A sheep's grin spreads across my face before I can stop it. Maybe I've been staying up pretty late. Unless you study properly from now on, you're going to fail your exams and be expelled from being a witch who can't cast one single spell. Will they really expel me just because I can't cast a single spell? Well, you're not a witch if you cannot. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. No one, and I mean no one, really calls me at this time. Or really never. I think it's more the messaging and such. And now I got a call and it was nothing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Oh, will they really expel me just because I can't cast a single spell? Actually, let me mute my goddamn phone just in case someone tries to call me again. Yeah, that beat. Zillow is looking at me in that horrible way of his again. You'll be the one and only witch in the entire history of Wimmermere High to be unable to cast even a single spell. Being expelled is far from far-fetched. Think about that for a moment. Zillow, help me, teach me to be a spell-casting witch. Let me think about it. No. Yeah. Every night for the last 3 months, between all the calling around and excessive matchmaking, I kept warning you to prepare for exams, but did you ever listen? But Zero, you try to listen to anything while being excessively haunted by an evil spirit. You said the spirit summoning incident was not up for discussion. I like the faces they make. So, did you ever listen to me? Okay, I don't like this, so so... Guess not. You're hopeless, Isla. Don't even think you can get me to bail you out this time. This mess really is all my fault, huh? That's a lie, and I'm not fixing it for you. I let my shoulders droop. Oh, no. I let my shoulders droop. I don't understand. After all, you've done so much already. I'm going to study really hard, harder than ever before these next 7 days. 7 days. Well, it can be done. You just might not remember anything after the exams. I don't know. And if it still isn't enough and we never see each other again after I'm expelled next week, then I'll miss you, Chilo, my dearest friend. I give Chilo a sad little smile, then turn to limp tragically away. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Chilo, I guess I have no choice but to help you once more, but don't count on it happening again. Really you will, thanks, Chilo. I spin exuberantly. That's all, I never heard that before. Celebrating my little victory and throw my arms around him. They slip through him as usual. Oh, so he really is just like that. Hey, quit it. It'll take me ages to reform myself and get disintegrated to so close to down. Sorry. I'm so happy I can't help it. You're the best, Silla. I said stop. There isn't much time left before daybreak and you need all the help you can get. Now, pay attention. I'm only going to explain spellcasting and potions for fidget just this once. Oh! I didn't think I'd have to do anything like this. Okay then. You can... Oh, bye. Oh no. I say oh no because I wasn't prepared for anything like this. Well, let's see what happens. Dawn is coming. What's the matter, Lila? You look so ephemeral and fragile now, as if the slightest wind could whisk you away. That's because the sun is nearly up. That's how it is for the poltergeist like me, doomed for life to only walk tonight. Thank you for helping me tonight, and well, for everything. Work hard and your best. I, for one, would prefer I would prefer it if you didn't get yourself expelled, if that makes a difference. It isn't for how transparent he has become. I could almost wear his cheeks are a thin brighter than before. Silently smiling, his elusive sweet smile till fades away with one set of a day. I will, Chilo, I promise. I'll work hard past the Halloween exam and make you proud of me. I'll swear it. Okay. Move. The windows of my house are brightly lit, and when I try the door, it swings inward with ease. Which means... Damian, I'm home. Oh, some undead. Welcome home, Ayla. I hear my housemate Damian shuffling down the staircase, welcoming me with a shy smile. Damian, help me! Oh, tonight didn't go well. Tonight was just dreadful. I can't lie, but I don't know if I... You see, matchmaking isn't my forte, you never needed any help before, so... Not matchmaking, of course, I don't need any help with matchmaking. I'm the best matchmaker in Wimmermere High, and I intend to keep it that way. You're going to wear a shirt that says that, and give on badges that say... Yeah... They are... Studying. I give myself a fright thinking about the possibility that I might be expelled from school. Don't you know that exams are on a Halloween, which happens to be next week? Of course I do. Everyone does. Hang on. Ayla, don't tell me you just found out. I look at them teary-eyed. Oh dear. This isn't the most opportune moment to ask, as Damien must be busy with her own studies too. But I gave Zilla a promise and I intend to do everything I can to keep it. And studying together is more fun anyway. Damien, the most dependable and studious friend I have. You're my only hope. My housemate looks both embarrassed yet happy at the same time, and that's how I knew I had them exactly where I wanted them. That's kind of manipulative thing to do, isn't it? My goodness. Really? I am. If I crammed these books all by myself, I'd probably end up setting them on fire, then catch fire myself, then die miserably. You've got to help save me from my ultimate demise, please. Damien hesitates, but only for a second before nodding, just as I knew they would. I'll try and do what I can to help you, Thank you so much. Without a moment's notice, I fling my arms around them in a big, cheerful hug. She's a hugging person. Helpful, I'm still not finished assembling the parts. What? His own parts? I jump away at once, careful not to bump off a limb or two. Okay. You're already doing maintenance again? Yes, my previous arms were falling off and one of the knees started creaking, so I had to buy new parts from them. I start thinking about Igors, how do you say the name? In the Bloodshed Well, the Igors would make their own maintenance too, and like, this is my uncle's and whatever left hand that I got from my father last week, and yeah, so maybe he's an Igor. He's just, yeah, I want to say he's an Igor. Did you get a good price? Yeah. Aren't there any good bargains lately? You can't let Mr. West rip you off. You're his #1 customer after all. I'll just visit the graveyard and after dark. They give me a small humored smile. Yeah, the human shop has an influx of parts that they'll selling for cheap because, well, a big pile of human corpses was recently uncovered, or so Mr. West says. That Mr. West is a bit shady, isn't he? Maybe, but the human parts he sells are fresh and cheap, just like his potions. I could say many things about the body parts, but I won't. For now. Potions! I snap my finger with both hands as the next step in my master plan for passing my exams falls into place in my head. That reminds me I should go to the human shop to buy potions. I'm all out and I can't cast any spells without them. That's a good idea, Ayla, but are you sure you can afford to? Whatever do you mean? Aren't you kinda broke? Oh, you've already spent all your allowance on hosting matchmaking parties, right? What? She does it for free? Doesn't anything doing that? Oh my goodness. You should get paid when doing the matchmaking. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yep, that evil spirit only wanted the most fancy stuff and wouldn't give me a rest unless I complied. Wait, how do you know that? Because yesterday you had to borrow money from me for lunch and a little extra for a light snack. I forgot. Oh, this is bad, really bad. Even if I do learn enough spells to pass the Halloween exams, it won't do me a lick of good if I don't have the potions I need to cast them. And there is no way I have enough time to concoct all the potions I will need while cramming spells simultaneously. There has to be another... listen, I have an idea. Tell me. If you need to earn money to buy potions, maybe you can try asking Mr. West and the human shop for a part-time job. Yeah, I just lent him my hand. Yeah. Are they hiring? I help Mr. West needs more hands. that are attached to living bodies. I mean, to help out because of that big consignment of corpses the shop received. And with everyone busy studying, I think that you'll have a good shot at getting a job there if you want to pass it. Perfect, I'll head there at once. After you wake up tomorrow, tell a sudden shift in tone took me by surprise, to say the least, and I put on a good pouty face. But go to bed, Ayla, you look like exhausted and you need to rest. But I'm serious. If you won't go to bed now, I'm not going to help you. Wow, such a surprisingly assertive threat coming from you. I do what I need to. Alright, I know you mean the best for me. Heading to bed now, my liege. I take an exaggerated bow and Damien laughs softly but doesn't leave their spot until I have gone all the way up the stairs and into my bedroom. Okay. Maybe Damien is right. I'm way too sleepy now to be applying for part-time jobs if I actually want to end up getting hired. And my bed looks soft and warm and inviting. And my eyelids suddenly feel like a ton of bricks. Tomorrow I'll work really hard. Tomorrow. And then I snore. Darkness takes me gently into its sweet embrace. Goddamn, that phone call scrambled my brains. 8 hours of uninterrupted beauty sleep is the most magical spell in the world. That's true. 8 hours. Perfect, just perfect. I went to bed last night feeling like a lobotomized zombie with a head stuffed full of decomposing plain matter. This morning I stretched out my arms, fully resurrected as a lively and youthful matchmaking genius. The incomparable, the one and only Isla Knight said, is haughty as I bounced down stairs. This has really difficult words for me here. I don't know how to pronounce them right. Good morning, Ayla. You're looking energetic. I am energetic. What? That's why I feel like I can take anyone and anything. Even Mr. West and the human shop. Huh? Aren't you applying for a job at the human shop today? Since you're broke and in money to buy potions which you need to cast spells, which you need to pass the exams on Halloween? Oh, no wonder I'm in a good mood. I forgot all about exams and potions and casting spells and being a broke. Oh my goodness. Now I remember I count each little terrible to-do list item on my fingers and my chilly good mood evaporates like a fine mist in the morning sun. I'm late, I have to hurry. See you later, Damien. Good luck, Ayla. I hear Damien call softly behind me as I dash out of the house. Good luck. Yep, I'm going to need it and I'm going to have a drink. Ding ding ding. The cracked antique bell chimes eerily as push open the creaky old door of the human shop. Where did the music go? The shop is as empty and silent as an open grave, which means it isn't open yet. Probably. There are so many spider webs here. No one cleans here. And there are cracks in the... Okay. Looks like I made it just in time. Hello. Oh. Carmilla. My, what do we have here? A cutie has happened into my parlor. Behind the shop counter stands a little girl, held thin on the edge of her palm. She is eyeing me up as a spider would to a particularly delicate air fly. Helpy, today's produce just arrived, and it's still fresh being alive and all. Her voice echoed lightly through the shop and from somewhere upstairs, an unseen voice hollers back. I'm busy, Carmilla. Puzzle it yourself. Puzzle? Wait, I'm not produce. Really? She tilts her head pointed to the side with obvious dubious regard. Are you quite certain? You look like a produce to me. What? I am no mere human. You be heard in your company to the one and only Isla Knight said. Wait, where's the matchmaker tin, Knight said, so you're a witch. You know it. Then why haven't I seen you in school before? You go to school too. You go to Wimmermer High too. If you really are a student, you would know that much without asking. Strange, I thought I had invited everyone to my matchmaking palace at least once. Matchmaking? Oh, you're that, Knight said. The charming girl straightens up and dazzles me with her professional sunny smile. Hello, Tel, my name is Carmilla. How may I assist you today? You see, I'm looking for a job. Now, if you're a witch, you should know you have exams in 1 week's time. For the last time, I am a witch. And now I know I have exams in a week, but I can't really broke. Those gaudy matchmaking soilers must cost a pretty penny. Yes, which means I can't afford to buy potions. Which means you can't cast spells. Which means I won't be able to pass exams even if I know how to cast spells. Even though. Which means I shall swiftly calculate my unfortunate circumstances. You'll be the first witch ever to be expelled from Wimmermer High for not being able to cast a single spell. She looks so happy. Exactly. I mean, exactly what I don't want to be. Whilst I understand your trials and tribulations, I can't help you. Why? You see, Mr. West, the proprietor of the human shop, already had someone to run the store for him, and you are looking right at her. But I need some money. Who doesn't? At this point, I am a tad desperate and blurt out the first idea that comes to mind. Could I maybe work for you? For me? Both of her eyebrows raise in interest. Yes, someone as talented as clever as you shouldn't be working for others. You should have others working for you instead. You mean as a manager? Not simply a manager. Think bigger, supervisor, director, visionary leader. So, I do belong to an ancient and distinguished noble family. The common people should serve me, not the other way round. And I can't believe the proprietor is making a girl beautiful as you stand behind the counter all the time. Right, I'm wasting away behind this silly table, aren't I? Definitely. With your brains and your looks, if the proprietor has you out and about charming the customers, I bet the turnover on the human shop will increase tenfold. Only tenfold? 100-fold. You make many excellent points. I like the way you think. See, I would be quite useful to have working for you. But in a good world for me, to the proprietor, please. I'll try. No guarantees. She winks. Helpy, today's produce wants to work for me and I like her, can she? What? Work for you? Please? Course. Her voice is suddenly so sugary sweet that I feel like a diabetic going to cardiac arrest just listening to it. Alright. That means you have to pay her a salary and all. Alright. And that means you also have to give me a raise. Excuse me? Because I'm her supervisor now, aren't I? You can't pay me the same as her. What? Oh, alright. Carmilla turns back to me, her hair bouncing lightly against her shoulders. She clasps her hands together dramatically. Congratulations on your new job. Amazing. Was it magic? Of course it is. Vampiric magic, to put it simply. My very own plan. A devious little notion strikes me. How did you become so impossibly good at it? Ugh, she's a vampire, can you not see? Oh, practice makes perfect, you know. You've been way too modest, I'm sure. She pulses her lips against the back of her index finger. Maybe I am. There's a lot of talent involved too, naturally. Can you even teach it to a witch like me? Of course I can, if I want to. Why do you want to learn it anyway? I was thinking if I might be useful for asking the proprietor for a raise. I mean, just for the sake of my Halloween exams. I'd be ever so grateful, Carmilla. After all, you're the only vampire in this world who is intelligent enough to teach me magic in just a week. Please. She considers me thoughtfully, tapping the tip of her chin before pausing to give me her final verdict. Am I leading too fast? Wah! Oh, alright, it could be you may have some talent for it too. We shall see. Once every day your character will develop time. Okay. Events. I don't know any magic spells yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. A little witch island. The one and only la. I cannot sing. Today I found out that the proprietor of the human shop is incredibly shady, and his storekeeper is a sweet talking vampire. Sweet talking, not sweet talking. I also got a job so I can buy potions and a new friend to teach me libertine vampiric magic. Yay! I bump my fist in the air, cheering at the sign of my imminent victory. The Halloween exams are going to be a piece of pumpkin pie. Suspicious noises are coming from the tiny back alley behind the human shop. What's going on? Cautiously I peek into the decrepit alley. That's a bloke. Or a goblin. Or something else. No! A mountain of animated corpses in body bags traveling its way to the human shop. Well, okay then. From the upper floor of the shop comes the sound of metal and glass crashing on the floor. What did you say? Not again? Don't worry, help, it's only the delivery for today's produce. She giggles while giving me a winking glance. Then Carmilla turns her attention to the hideous monstrosity that just made its way to the door. Leave it out on the doorstep as per usual, Lovelens. Okay. The mountain of body bag hulls and plonks onto the ground. The person who has howling them straightens up and dusts off his hands. Wait, what? He was carrying it? It's Catboy. Isn't it the werewolf? What? How good, a real life Catboy! I never seen one up close before, despite being of it. So many cats, but not cat pass. Plus, you must be really strong, Catboy, to carry so many body bags all the way to the shop. First of all, I am not a cat, and second of all, I have a name. Hold out your paws and say, "Nya, Catboy." I wave my loosely held fist in the air at him, and he puts both hands on his hips and rubs his head before letting out a long sigh. Evidently, my frightening appearance has unhinged your wits with stark terror. No way, you don't look frightful at all. Can I give your fluffy ears a pat? Before or after I bite your hand off. Such a feisty Catboy. I don't know what to think about this Ayla. Maybe I have some regrets of giving her the same name. Just about now. Again, not a Catboy, a werewolf. Oh, a werewolf. Well, here and here. Right here. He places the tip of his index finger against his chest. You? Yes, a werewolf, a lichen, a loop grow me. But but werewolves are scary and tough. Precisely. At last you concede the point. But you're not scary at all. You're adorable. Oh, you're growling again and looks like you want to bite someone's hand off. All head, I'd say. Because I do. If you are done infuriating me, I will make my leave. With uninterrupted dignity, the Catboy... no, werewolf strides past me, chin high and yells blistering. How strange. I begin to inquisitively stroke my chin. What? He stops mid-stride. He doesn't like being called that. You don't like when someone calls you cute adorable, do you? Cute or adorable, do you? The werewolf begins to lob the sides of his head in a circular fashion. So kind of you finally put the pieces together. No, in fact it makes my templates throb with a vicious fury. Sorry, I remember not to do it in the future. Probably. Very good. Hang on, in the future? For sure. You accept for a reason apparently only to yourself, we shall have cause for further association. Yeah, I want us to become friends. It's not every day I get to meet a werewolf as good and as scary and intimidating as you. Alright, I give you the benefit of doubt, but just this once. Your name is Lovelace, right? That's what Carmilla called you earlier. Indeed, you have the advantage of me. What? Oh, my name is Isla. Isla, I said. The only. Yes, I know. You know, yes, of course, you know. I don't want your services, mind you. I already have too many admirers inquiring after me for a chance to scratch my chin or ruffle my ears. Oh, I feel bad for you. Don't worry, I won't try to set you up with anyone. Good. I will try to make you teach me a magic spells and potions. Lawrence was starting to nod when he flung his head up in surprise. Let me get this straight. You, a witch, are asking me, a werewolf, to teach you how to prepare potions? That's right. I see. It is not my hearing that is faulty, but your intellect. I like him. Well, sometimes I do wish I went to class occasionally. But what kind of werewolf like me teach eventually to learn witch like yourself? You're a werewolf, right? That means you're very strong. This is true. And have superhuman senses and look scary and intimidating all the time. Correct again. Then teach me spells and potions that will let me be like you. I bet being strong and scary with superhuman senses can help me pass my Halloween exams. I clasp my hands together and shake them up at him in a bleeding fashion. Desperation seems to be an unfortunately occurring theme for me lately. It is possibly I can do so. It may even be possible you might be able to learn a thing or two, if I do. Hip hooray! But that doesn't mean I'm going to. What? Why not? What can you possibly offer me that makes it worth my while? My undying friendship? Don't need. My eternal gratitude? Useless. My premium 24/7 matchmaking service? Good grief, no. Then what would you like? Meat. Lots and lots of meat. He stretches his arms and folds them behind his head. More meat means less time howling corpses, and I, for one, would welcome the plague to do something as simple as teach a few spells. Meat in exchange for teaching me spells? Oh, okay, all that meat you can eat for as long as we both shall live. You swear? Pinky promise. For a moment, Lovelace stands still and silent, obviously awed by the generosity of the one and only Isla Knight. Seriously? Alright, I'll accept your offer. Yay! I return home, silent and footsore, but very, very happy. Damien, I'm back! Okay, we need to figure out how to make his voice. Welcome home back, Isla. Nope, that's not welcome. My housemate hurries to greet me, looking a lot sprightlier than they did this morning. Wait, it's evening again? You finished doing maintenance already? Yes, you were out a rather long time and I was getting a bit worried. Did everything go well? Everything went fantastically. I got the job and made new friends. I don't know if they think you as a friend yet, so... Well... Yeah. Congratulations! All thanks to your idea, Damien. Now I will have money for potions and for people to help me prepare for the Halloween exams. A slight blush dawns Taylor's dead face. I'm glad for you, Isla. Tell me, what are your plans for the rest of today? Let's make potions. Choose 3 potions you'd like to. And your assistant 10 blessed start. Okay. 1. Oh no, this and this. Hello. Start. A day passed by. Oh, that's all. Okay. Intimidate. No, wait, it's not for... that. No? Oh yeah, it's a potions. God damn. That's the only one we can do. Okay. Hey man, it's time to teach me, the best pupil in Wimmelmer, some magic. I strike a pose, expecting them to come and meet me. I wait but get no such greeting. Then, around in the corner of our doorway, I find my roommate staring at the skull. Demon? Hello, to Demon. As I get closer, I notice a couple of people spread out in front of them on the table and tell of the school's spookiest subject. Oh, mathematics, yeah. Yeah, it's the most spookiest ones yet. Damien must be so focused thinking of an answer, that's why he didn't greet me. Okay, if there's going to be a math question, we're going to fail it. I am not good with math. Really. Never was. Never will. Ha. Haha! I guess even someone as serious as them can be a bit spacey sometimes. 8 by 12 and 12 by 8. Are the measurements we think are pretty great. The skull is speaking. Huh? Oh yes, thank you. That makes a lot more sense. Did that bonehead just talk? Isla, when did you get home? Huh? We were somewhere else? 5 minutes ago. I did the pose and everything. More importantly, did that skull just talk? It did. In this time, my maker endowed me with a magic commune with the head. Oh, that's it. I do that all the time. So, that guy I commune with never does my homework for me. Ha! This spirits are a little more what I felt potential. But the insight has been wonderful to have for more complex homework questions. Just as Damien finished, I clasped my hands together and held them to my chest with a bleeding eyes. Can you teach me, please? I sure could use some help on my worksheets too. I don't see why not. It's a fairly simple process. You just have to coat the mouth of the skull with a frankincense. Then you need to charge it with magical power using the spell philosophize. Rats, I don't have any frankincense. I have to learn to test all. Maybe I can convince Carmilla to give me a discount. I am mid-moving to dash out the place and down the street faster than a tumbling jack-o'-lantern, but that Damien stops me. No, don't. You can borrow some of mine if you want to give it a try at this. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. For the best friend I know. They blush. I will tell eyes a little. Yes, well, watch closely, please. I'll try and teach you how to cast philosophy's eyes. That word. New spell acquired. Okay, we don't really have to do anything. Oh my goodness. Good news. Blushing a school stage with helps is kind of weird, but at least it's easy. Under Damien's instruction, I make the preparation fairly quickly. Great, I think I got it. Ahem, philosophy's eyes. Hey, skull buddy, I have a potion assignment due tomorrow. Tell me if I should use Patmir or gold spice as the base for this elixir or resin. legality in your inquiry about your potion of... Oh, it's working. Look it up yourself and shut the lights off. Hey, now, do you have a bone to pick with me? We, the spirits, do not live to self. Disturben or else we do not deserve. If you want to pass your test, then study yourself and don't be a pest. That guy sure was rude for someone without a leg to stand on. Just because you've been alone for a century doesn't mean you can... Don't take it personally. Most spirits are surely in the best of times. Isn't this spell supposed to make them, cooperative? This method only allows you to commune with the dead, not command them. Although the soul did have a point, you can't exactly take study aids into your final exams. I guess not, but it was worth a shot. Thanks for nothing, you bonehead. To you which we do say bye, and I know you are, but what am I? Why you? I think that's enough for this lesson. They gently grabbed my shoulder to hold me back and look at me with great kindness and concern in their eyes. Go take a break, I'm... Lay your friend here back to rest. Okay, thank you, Damon. After my break, I spent the remainder of my day cramming more for the Halloween exams. And occasionally I find a light snack placed on my desk for me that never fails to make me smile. Oh my goodness, so much speaking. I have to take another speak. Today I went to work. Nothing special happened and I earned a good amount of pocket money. I earned a good amount of pocket money. You kidding? Taylor, guess what? What? Guess. Neither you nor I have the time for... Fine, I'll guess. Ooh! He squints at me skeptically. Did you just set the kitchen on fire again, making scrambled eggs? What? Well, did you? No. I see. Then I suppose you must have caused an explosion akin to when you put the wrong ingredient into your potion and burned down your flat. I didn't. Don't tell me you accidentally summoned that 36-armed tentacle demon again while trying to practice spells. Interesting. But not my thing. No. In that case I'm surely out of possible ideas. With much enthusiasm I whip out the peace sign and angle it stylishly against my face. I am ready to learn the glow spell. Might I remind you that the glow spell is very first spell that Estella taught you at the start of the year. Aha! That's the one, let's do this. Looks like it's only took you 9 months to get ready to learn it. Excellent progress, Isla. At this rate you'll pass the Halloween exam with flying colors. You think so too, huh? It's quite natural to find yourself speechless in front of a witch as brilliant as the one, the only Isla Knight said. I admit you often reduce me to speechlessness. But I need you to teach me the spell at some point, you know. You're right, we don't have the time for sarcastic banter with each other. Prepare yourself, Isla. I'm going to teach you how to cast glow. Just like that. Glow! An orb of pure golden brightness flowers in the cups of my palms. At first it is faint and nebulous, but with each beat of my heart, the light shines more and more radiantly. Cello, I did it! I spin around in the light and find Cello watching with one of those rare sweet fistful smiles of his. Yes, well done, Isla. I don't understand why, but seeing Cello smile always makes something twist inside my heart. Praise me! I just did. Yeah, okay, praise me more. Maybe I will, if you pass your exams, that is. Work hard, Isla. It all depends on you from here on out. The more I look at his smile, the more I find the secret hollow in my heart, twisting more sharply than usual. Turning away from him, I toss the glowing orb up into the quiet evening sky. Now it's your turn. Come on, my claw must be feeling lonely up there all by itself. With the moon and all the stars to keep it company. Tail so far away, till you're right here. Quietly, so very quietly that I am not sure I really did hear it, its soft whisper. For you, Ayla. From behind me, an orb of azure light floats past, drifting up and up to turn its golden counterpart. Mortals call them coast lights, below the wisps. Huh? A very poltergeist can cast the spell. Malevolent ones would cast them before unveiled travelers, using its light to lure them from the road and police in quacking bogs and silent dark towns. When the darkness is all around you, will find it can be worse to travel with a light that is unreliable than with no light at all. Somehow Zelo's voice carries a hint of bitterness with it. I can't help but lean forward to try and put my head on his shoulder. Ah, hey! Yeah, sorry. You know better than to do that. I can't help it, you're my reliable light, Zelo. What? You're a glowing blue poltergeist who's always looking out for me, so you can't blame me if I keep wanting to lean on your shoulder. Well, you can't. You follow right through and disrupt my form in the process. Like just now, huh? I grin at him, but his smile is nowhere to be found, although his cheek seems to be tinged with a faint blush. You've learned how to cast glow. Our lesson is over. I'm heading off before you do something stupid again. Zelo. He dematerializes in front of my eyes. Zelo. Feeling a little crestfallen, I set off in the direction of my house. Just before I am about to leave the field, I pause and look back one last time. The two glowing orbs, gold and blue, are still adrift in the evening sky. The corners of my mouth curl upward. I continue on my way, my steps lighter than before. Potions? Oh, so I can. Yay! Wait, I didn't. Oh no. So it depends who can teach me this and oh. Let me. Okay. Please sounded it. Ah. Okay, I forgot that one. And they advance into the next time segment. Okay then. Da-di-da-di-da-da. Can't find my books. Must be stolen by crooks. You probably left them in the back. You lent to your roommate. I squint while protruding my lips and holding my chin in my hand as I think hard on mentally retracing my steps from not so earlier today. Oh, I did do that, huh? Wait, Lulu. What? When did you get here? Look, it's Lawrence. Lawrence, what's your self-wits? Lawrence takes a moment to pause and sniff the air. The way his nose twitches is way too adorable. Well, the next time you have eggs and bacon, I'll be coming to claim some for myself. Ah, how do you know all this? Creepy. It's not. He sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose. In case you forgot, again, I am a werewolf. We have the best sense of smell in all Halloween town. I cast your scent near West Shop, but it was muddled with several people mingling there at once. Since that Frankenstein creature came in not long after, and you so easily gave them your back without a second thought, I assumed you lived together. Also, I could imagine you doing something like that regardless. Oh, we do actually. That's some pretty impressive detective work. Ah. Sight is deceptive, but scent never a lie. Oh hey, do you know where Damien is now? Help me track them down. I need my stuff for my next class. Find them yourself. Ah, how am I supposed to do that? I throw up my arms in a great wait. Making this voice a bit mixed up. In a greatly exasperated manner and look at my werewolf companion with a huge pout on my face. Not everyone has an all-seeing and all-knowing magic nose like you do. Well, you did ask me to teach you magic, did you? Yes. Then buckle up, Buttercup. I'll show you how to follow scent the way I can using the spell Scent-Track. I like buckle up, Buttercup sentence. I don't know why, but I like it. I've always liked it. I'm all ears. Now you have to be all noses. Sit the eye cup on hand behind each ear. Lawrence lets out the disgruntled huff. Pay attention, Ayla, as I teach you how to cast Scent-Track. And just like that again. Lawrence demonstrates how I can smell the way wolves do. I thought it'd be complicated to improve my sense like that, but it was actually pretty simple. With the light spread, I guess anything is possible. Scent-Track. After casting, I take deep breath in through my nose, as if there were a delicious brew cooking on the stove top. Oh, it's like a whole new world opened up before my very nose. A whole new world. So long as you get a good whiff of it first, you can track just about anything, maybe even field too. Track and field? Yeah, it's a lot of running around. I don't have the words right now to convey how terrible that pun was, but I'll track you down later. I didn't get that pun. I grin as I lean towards him and take a few sniffs. Hey now. Hey now, you actually smell kind of nice. Sensational What? No, who's being creepy? Oh, come on, you started it. I mean it, though. You have a really earthly smell to you, like wildflowers and tree bark and mud. I like rolling in puddles when no one else is around. Ah, puddles, really? Don't tell me you roll around in stinky dead things too. With my mouth ajar, I slap both hands against my cheek. Wait, is that why you work at... Okay, well done, hell. But... Leave. Okay, fine. Smell you later, Lafrance. Wow. Yeah. He liked that. My goodness. Okay, we need to make potions. How can we... Oh no! Why can we not make any of these? Huh? Oh, yeah. It's here. We already chose that fucking... And red. Okay. Wait, now we have zero... What? How does it... Looking around the human shop, all I can see are goblins that should be together. If only I could give them a nudge in the right direction. Ah, this sucks. Why do I have to work when I have such an important higher calling? Then why do you want to be a witch? Huh? No, Bad Isle, I have to study. I look down at my open spellbook, which sits on the counter. Mr. West told me I could study here until someone came to the LSD and memorizing ingredients shouldn't be too hard. Right? Let's see, pumpkin root mixed with jelly eye? What's that? Oh wait, it says Valai. Who decided that learning potions meant leading anyway? All you do is dump a bunch of junk in a pot, so you should be able to win it. Ah, what's the point of studying? They're both the same, aren't they? How am I supposed to pick? I lift my head and watch Carmilla flit between the shelves. When she spies the customer, tells a smile curling up her face and a glint of something in her eyes. She peelings towards him, then gently places a hand on his back. Oh dear, it's just a packet spinners. Don't make the decision any harder than it has to be. They're both fine products. You'll notice the on the left is light while the light is flash. Still, I'm sure a capable mage as yourself will use both to its fullest potential. Oh, alright, I'll take both. I knew you were something special when I first saw you, darling. Her hand slithers up the customer's back, then drapes around his shoulder. Carmilla pulls in closer to him and a dark blush creeps up his neck and as he does. My goodness. But you don't want to put your ingredients in just any old cauldron, do you? We've recently started carrying magical implements and a miracle worker of your caliber deserves the best of the best. Or am I wrong? Oh, alright, you have a point. You see, I'm making this continues for at least a good half hour. I'm absolutely mesmerized as I watch Carmilla direct him around the shop, whispering sweet suggestions in his ears. Eventually, I can't even see the customer's face behind the pile of goods in his arms. And as expected, it takes forever to line everything up when they finally arrive at the counter. Thank you so much for your purchase, doll. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Of course not, Miss Carmilla. I'll be back next week. No, tomorrow. I'll never go anywhere elsewhere. Wait, she's using her skills like that. Is it okay? I knew you had a remarkable days. Thanks again. After the man pays, I watch mouth hanging open as he stumbles off with half the store in tow. There's a sudden gentle pressure on the bottom of my jaw as Carmilla closes it with her finger. Oh, little witch, don't tell me you've fallen for me too. No way, but I think anyone who isn't as powerful as I am would have been falling all over themselves by now. You were amazing. But that wasn't all just you, was it? For someone who rarely studies, you've got keen intuition. You're absolutely right, indeed. He liked me just fine, but I may have given him just teensy nuts. Magical nuts, right? Magical nuts. Correct. To elaborate for you, my slugging employee, we vampires have a natural ability to enthrall and hypnotize mortals on the lesser undead at our leisure, a spell you may refer to as enthrall. If there's so much as a seed of potential for that feeling to flourish, we can. Smiling, she mimes the bloom of a flower with both hands. Help its blood to speak. So you're saying you can instantly make anyone like you? The endless possibilities soon rack my brain. Imagine what a distinguished matchmaker that's me could do with a spell like no, not quite love. We can't do anything at all against those with indomitable feelings such as yourself, nor can we replace genuine feelings of a friendship or a love either, for that matter. But enthrall makes friendship easy to imitate, so I try to be a little nice about it. It makes the job and authorities much easier after all. I see. No wonder Mr. West has been singing your praises. Fuck. Has he now? I suppose I am his best saleswoman, but I just work here for fun, not like you, my dear. Yes, it's super hard, Carmilla. I was even half as beautiful and talented as you. She straightens up, places a hand against her cheeks, and turns away to hide in her cape's collar. Carmilla's good at dishing out compliments, but she really can't take them. Good. Oh my, I suppose you do have a little potential. Tell you what, you've been poring over those books for hours, so I'll give you a little lesson as a reward for your flattery. I am at your disposal, my lady. I take an exaggerated bow and grin up at her. She immediately clasps both hands together. Oh, you're so good that I could just eat you up. Just don't think I'll go easy on you because of that. Alright, listen carefully. I'll teach you how to cast enthrall. Okay. We get to work. Carmilla points out a page in my book with a potion of enthrallment, then steals me around the store so I can collect the ingredients myself. I think I'll learn better by doing things. It's easier to remember what everything is when I'm physically holding it all, as well as being coached by someone else. Yeah, I learn. like this too. I have to be doing it. I have to touch the things and such. That's how I learn. It's easier that way. Yeah. Maybe that's why. Math is so hard. Clearing takes a while, so Carmela moves around helping hotel customers. Still, she managed to check in on me now and then. At one point, she sees my progress and evinces in satisfaction. And that's everything. Now link it all up there. That's the only way it'll work. I wrinkle my nose at the smell, like 2 or 3 perfumes that should never mix, but still pour the potion down my throat. Entral. How do you feel? Kind of thinly. Wonderful. That at least sounds correct for an hotel bean. No wait until someone comes in to... Don't worry, I already have someone in mind. A mischievous grin slides across my lips as I call upstairs to Mr. West. Hey, Mr. West. My voice echoes through the shop, but it's still nothing like the one that booms back at me. What? I need a raise. Huh? No way, newbie, you should just started here. Get back to work. I blink in confusion, then exasperated, I turn back to Carmilla. Oh, why didn't it work? No, my poor sweet student. It's your very first time enrolling. It takes significant practice to make it work. On someone like grumpy old Mr. West, you would need to be almost as excellent as more. But don't worry, your pretty little head on bit. One bit, my dear. Carmilla gives me a few salt pats on the top of my head. The lovely Carmilla will teach you all sorts of things and you'll be rolling in the dough in no time at all. How does that sound? Great, you really are the best, Carmilla. Oh my. I think I'm going to enjoy watching you progress, Ayla. Let's continue to work hard and can't have you failing those exams, nope. Wait, we have. Then why did it... Okay. I'm stupid. So, red, yellow, red. Red. Who did we... What does this mean? Nothing? Yeah. Since there were basically no customers, I was lounging near the castle register and flipping through a magazine. That's a broom. That's when I got interrupted by someone clearing their throat. Glancing up, I saw Damien, who looked extremely uncomfortable. After my usual dance around them and them shying away, they finally confessed to having lost an ear that they were now looking to replace. Using Centrac, I was able to locate a fitting one in a flash, rewarding me with one of Damien's rare smiles and a pat on the back from Mr. West. Oh! At the end of the day, I even got more tips than usual. Well, that's nice. Little spells. Fireball. No. This. Start. Look at the cheese. Geese. No, not cheese. Geese. Off they go for winter vacation. Above us, a flock of wild geese were winning southward. The petals of their flight moves light and graceful against the deepening twilight. You know, I sometimes wonder what it would be like to be a bird flying south, crossing rolling galaxies and never-ending desert dunes. The ruins of forgotten cities and new towns burst into life. And through orchards and caravan trails and little sparkling oases and over the high lonely wealth in bloom. Chilo and I are silent for a moment as we contemplate how wonderful the bird's annual pilgrimages must be. Sadly, I do not know any spell that lets you turn into a wild goose, but Do you want to know how it feels to be airborne? You can teach me a spell to fly, Lily? Almost. I can teach you a spell that allows you to hover. You won't grow wings or dance in the sky, or feel the shouting wind sweep against your face. But hover will let you slip the surely bonds of the earth for a time. Teach me more, hover. Alright, prepare yourself, Isla. I'm going to teach you how to cast hover. That's fast. Hover. Some dull and heavy force which I hadn't realized was dragging me down all this time begins to play. My shoulders feel light, as though I had slipped off a bag full of stones. Chill on my feet, tell... No longer touching the ground. Yes, we have liftoff. I'm... I just don't know how to do the laughs. You'll find it difficult to keep upright in the air on your first attempt. Don't worry, it's perfectly natural. Till I'm flying! I fling my arms out wide as I would if they were wings. The dry autumn breeze caressing my face, my hair, my skin. Geese, all you silly geese, what's this? I dart at the small clouds of wild geese circling above, watching me half in the askance and half in curiosity. As I inch closer, they erupt in a cacophony of indignant cries and dart off in every direction, leave me gasping with laughter. I can fly. Chilla, let's fly south too. If only we could. Huh? What's happening? My arms feel heavy. You've done extraordinarily well for someone who has cast hover for the first time. Don't push your luck, Isla. It isn't safe to try to climb any higher. Why not? I'm going to keep flying. Time for you to come down to earth before earth drags you down and makes you flatter than pancake. Flatter than a pancake? That's what happens when you run out of magic and gravity takes its revenge. This is hover, non-insubstantiate. You still have a physical form after all. Yeah! Reluctantly I give in to the pulling forces that seem intent on bringing me down from the air. Those who just learned hover usually cannot keep airborne higher than a few inches and longer than a few seconds. With more practice, you can learn how to go higher and longer, but you will have a limit, as do I. Even you? My feet once again press the ground. I find myself doubled over and panting as though I had just run a marathon. Of course, at your altitude just now, we poltergeists can use hover pretty much indefinitely, but even we have a limit to how high we can reach before our magic fails us. When we cast hover, we use supernatural magic to surpass the limitations placed on us by nature. For a minute and hour a day, but till flight, Isla. We turn to watch the last little specks from the flock of wild geese disappearing from view into the horizon. Is magic all of its own? Oh. That great please, oh please come to my aid. I swoop around the corner just to catch Damien sitting near the stairs. What are they up to today? Almost finished. Just one more after this around the knee. Hiya! Wow! I opened my palms like a baseball catcher, half expecting one of their eyes to pop out in surprise. Thankfully, everything stays put this time. So, it has happened before? Isla, please don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry, I didn't know you were so focused. But, what were you doing? I thought I heard a whoop. To imitate the sound, I tip out my arms in a long, exaggerated stance. Huh? Oh, that was... Damien moves aside to reveal a disembodied human leg. That's a hand. A knee and a thread is moving on its own to stitch up a cut just below the... Wait, hold on. Moving on its own? Damien, you never told me you could do magic. Oh, it's just an enchantment that my maker taught me. It's nothing special. So he's meant to be the Frankenstein's monster? I still like to think him as Igor. If you don't mind. Hey, it's still more than I can do. Not really, it's nothing special, I just test it spell. I could teach you to do it too, I mean, if you want that is. Really? Yes, thank you, Damien. But if this was from someone who was causing you problems, you know you can talk to me, right? Problems? I guess the detached leg with is obviously not in that great of shape. If someone did this to you, they'll definitely be hearing from me. Oh my gosh, no, it's not like that at all. Some of the parts I get from Mr. West at the human shop are just a bit vulgar in quality, you see. Damien Fitz is trying to find a way to convey their meaning without saying a single bad word about Mr. West. So, you mean they're all a bit as well and band up as this guy? In a manner of speaking, yes. Naturally, sort can imply a lot of things. Anyway, just what's this? Damien recollects the needle from the leg and lights it. They remove a small pink vial from the rib cage and dip the end of the blade in the liquid, murmuring an incantation. Yeah, I think I've heard this one well. Perhaps in class once before I fell asleep. Aha! Almost instantly, the needle leaps from Damon's fingertips and begins working on stitching shut a cut above his knee. Wow, Damien, that's amazing. Let me try. Sure, I bought some hands that need some stitching. There's an extra vial of ichor in the back too. You can. I swoop over to shade back. Try one toes. I'm glad you're so enthusiastic. Why wouldn't I be? You're an awesome teacher. They look a bit flustered by my last remark. Watch closely, please. I'll try and teach you how to cast stitch. So I just hold it like this and stitch. Following Damien's example, I make the wound begin to stitch itself back up. Damien, I'm doing it. It's working perfectly. The finger suddenly starts moving and the hand sprints up at me. Yeah! Ayla! With other Damien, my sweet, silently Damien, forward like my valiant knight. I can't speak today. Yeah. They smack down that nasty palm as if it were an insect with a rolled up newspaper from the table nearby and the hand collapses. Are you alright? You have to be careful with the intonation of an animation spell, or you might end up placing something. Noted. Sorry, I'll be super extra careful from now on, but I jump up at Damien and pulled him into a hug. That was really cool, Damien, the way you went flying in with your magic newspaper. Thanks for saving me. You're welcome. But that wasn't much really my maker. He'd just do that whenever my spells got out of control, so... What's wrong? It's not him, but I think that concludes our lesson for today. I think I concluded when the hand died back there. Damien tenses up at the word died. I'm kind of curious, but my people skills tell me they aren't ready to talk about it, so I bite my tongue and push back my usual nightshade ways for them. Anyways, thank you for the lesson, Damien. Damien doesn't seem to hear me like lost in so in an effort to give my dear friend some space, I see myself out. Maybe another time then. Violets and yellow. Yellow, violet. Yeah. Okay. Little spells. darkness. I have a new dawn, I have a new routine. On each day I meet Carmilla at the door. It's grown into a habit for us to meet outside before our shift and go in to get her. When I'm on time, of course. Our short stride through the entryway is easily becoming one of my favorite parts of the day, but evil, there is a bigger beast in our town. Ah! I jump back, spooked by the sudden noise. A screaming figure lingers in front of the shop, shouting his lungs out. A pretender among pretenders, we must burn her, stake her before she lays any more innocence. What? Sir, are you okay? We warned you one. You are gallivanting with our death herself. I already sense her change upon you, huh? Be control of vampire. Oh my goodness. In hindsight, I should probably know better than that to talk to strangers, but there's something familiar about this particular weirdo, and he's blocking the door. Now he's advancing towards me with a crossbow, barely concealed under his cloak. Oh, come on, please, don't murder me. I haven't even had my 1 millionth match yet. There is no sanctum for people like you. Do not hide from my clean judgment. I stumble back a few steps when I realize that it isn't me he's looking at, but Carmilla. Oh, Van Helsing? Embarrassing, here I thought I was the demon. Like when you think someone's waving at you and... Hold on, wait, he's after Carmilla? Help, I should call for help, his hand is on the trigger, he's going to make castle cups of us. Sir, please, we can talk about... But just as he shoots, Carmilla yanks me back. I'm about to scream, but I feel a finger over my lips and a warm breath near my ear. Say nothing. I nod, watching the waster shot roll along the ground. My savior, death herself, waves a hand, then a thick patch of darkness soars forth and hides and hides us within. I intently listen to how the man's heavy footsteps echo through the alleyway near and far. You can run, demons, but never escape. Time will not forget the dishonor you dealt me and mine, and I will score the earth to see justice done. We wait until his footsteps fade off into the distance. Carmilla drops the veil of darkness and walks into the storm-pit of the world. I stumble in after her, struggling to grasp what I just witnessed. Carmilla? I don't want to talk about it. I do. You almost died. And he was like straight up hunting you. Who was that guy? Carmilla sighs again, but this time she doesn't brush me off. He is the Baron, or the Mad Baron, as he's better known. He have, as some would call it, a history. We have, as some would call it, a history together. He was selling a lot of mean stuff. Yes, well, it's his ancestors' fault. A long time ago, the Mad Baron's ancestor struck a deal with me. It was simple. I never harm his descendants, no matter how annoying they are, and in exchange his family would cover up any accidents that might occur. She clicks her tongue in annoyance and shakes her head. If I had known how frustrating they would be to deal with, however, I would have never made that deal. Accidents? I was young once and wasn't always as careful with blood as I am now. And the Baron's family, well, if I did not take them, surely pestilence or a failed harvest would have. She looks away, mumbling in bitterness. Was that a tsk I heard? He mostly upset because his house has fallen. Being terribly at your job can do that to you. I mean, how is it my fault that his ancestors didn't do their cleanings properly? Even though Carmilla is pouting, I can sense a bit of guilt. Do you think he'll come back? Yes, unfortunately for me, he's a stubborn one, as he is imbecilic. I don't exactly know how he figured out that I work here, but now he knows we're affiliated. In fact, he may even try to interrogate you. What about her? Really? Yes, he's not evil per se, so he should be pretty harmless anyone who isn't me. Of course, he's still, like that. Goodness, I am incredibly sorry for getting you mixed up in all this, Ayla. It's okay, now that I know he's not really as scary as he was earlier. Oh, I have an idea. To make it up to you, I'll go over the darkness spell I used earlier with you. It allows you to cloak yourself in shadow. You may evade him like that. Yes, I'm ready to stop, drop, and roll into the void away from that creep any day. I give her 2 thumbs up, a blue one, and she smiles at my antics. Alright then, I'll teach you how to cast darkness. Carmilla shows me the method. I thought she was just waving her hand, but her movement is really particular. When preparing the spell, I feel kind of like a ninja or even spookier, a mime. Yeah, mimes are kind of scary. And clowns. Oh, Carmilla, what's darkness? I practice forming a small veils of darkness around the shop, each one growing a little larger the more I concentrate on it. It's small, but it'll do the job. Well done, darling. I'll get better. I need to repel that guy in case he ever comes back for you, right? The chances of that are quite low. You see, the neighborhood watch is quite exemplary at keeping his sort of out. He does manage to slip by once in a blue moon, however, but... Well, he won't get the best of me. Of that I have no doubt. Mr. West told me to go to the storage room and get a rather specific item for a customer. He gave me a very clear instructions about how to navigate the expensive catacomb-like area, but how was I supposed to remember all that? When I found the item I was supposed to get, I caught a glimpse of a pretty dagger just a few shelves over and quickly went to inspect it. And as expected, I found myself utterly lost afterwards. After stumbling through the storage room for what felt like forever, I finally made it back outside, only to find Mr. West glaring at me from the top of the stairs. Apparently, he was about to go searching for me because the customer had left, deciding the item wasn't worth waiting for anymore. Since I cost him quite a bit of money, Mr. West decided to take it out of my pay. Hey, that's mean. The werewolf is not here. Learn the spells. Ayla näet tästä sitten välillä. I've been wondering, Ayla. What? Setting aside this Halloween examnomania, isn't there a spell that you could actually like to learn? A spell I'd like to learn? Yeah, I thought it might be less stressful for you to learn a spell you've always wanted to know. You mean such a spell to make every matchmaking party have a huge success? No. Anyway, you don't need a spell to manage that. A tin of pink tickles my cheeks. Thanks, till I'm by far without a shadow of doubt the most amazing matchmaker in Dwimmermere High, aren't I? That wasn't... Wait, that sort of was a compliment, wasn't it? Love, love, love. Makes the world go round, round, round. Let me put this way. Suppose everyone you know has already found happiness in true love and there isn't anyone left to matchmake with anyone else anymore. I'm trying to get there. You mustn't rush me. That's not what I mean. Keep calm, Tilla. Breathe in, breathe out. Wax off, wax on. I slowly move my arms up and down in alignment with my breathing for Tilo to see. His brow twitches slightly at the side. What I wish to say is, given the situation I described just now, wouldn't there be a spell you'd be interested in learning? When I was little, do you remember the fantasy stories we would read together? I do. I also call you well a lot less insufferable than. I love the tales of powerful mates who would call lightning down from the sky, cleave mountains apart and hurl fiery infernos. I used to daydream about how cool it would be if I were a mage like that, battling the forces of evil with awesome spells. Summoning lightning and cleaving mountains are a little advanced at this stage. But how would you like to learn how to throw fireballs? You mean I can? I do, and it's one of the most basic spells there is, and even a chronically truant witch like you should be able to get the hang of it in no time. Awesome, teach me, Zilla. Alright, prepare yourself, Isla. I'm going to teach you how to cast Fireball. Fireball! Inside? My goodness. As the area between my palms grow warm, a small little spear of flame flickers to life. Oh, fire! I made fire! You should be able to cast this 10 months ago. Well, it's better late than never, I suppose. Zilla, follow me! Where are you going? I dashed down the stairs to the kitchen with Zilla trailing noiselessly behind me. Zilla, what? Fireball! I tossed the fireball onto the stovetop which starts burning. I grabbed a pan, smeared some butter on the surface and cracked 2 eggs on it. Ah. I hold the pan over the stove. Soon the eggs are crackling and savory smell fills the air. Fireball fried eggs. Yes, quite. Fireball, while primarily used to combat magic, is a favorite of mages who arrange their barbecue on a day with damp weather. Next, I fill kettle with water and throw in a satchel of tea leaves. I'm going to make fireball boiled tea too. I am so glad you are finding so many domestic uses for this spell. But tell me, Isla, when are you going to give battle to a ravening kraken with your fiery inferno? Save your beleaguered city by incinerating hordes of the undead led by an evil necromancer. Cello, I know I am long way away from being a true witch. I know I'm starting late, and I know there are so many things to learn and so little time. But I'm trying my best in my own way, and I know how lucky I am to have you here helping me push to get through it. Cello. Oh my goodness, my voice. It feels different to try and change my voice in English than in Finnish. It strains different hints. Will you continue lending me your support like you always have through all this time? He stares deeply at my person before nodding gently and nearly hiding what is the softest smile I have ever seen from him. Yes, I will. Cello, I figured it out. How to pass your Halloween exams? None. How to hug you? To hug me. Yep. I'm sorry, I don't follow. I can't hug you, and whenever I try to, I end up messing up your essence, right? Right, Isla. Very annoying too. Because I am made of flesh and blood, while you are a spirit of ether and magic. Taken you that long to figure it out, has it? Almost 180 years. Oh, she's that old. But, listen to this. I'm all ears for better or for worse. What if I turn into a spirit of ether and magic too? Oh God, heavens, Island, the Halloween exams are difficult, but they're not lethal. You won't be facing any obstacle that could actually kill you, you know? I don't mean that. Then you've lost me. I mean, teach me a spell I can cast to transform the best matchmaker in Dwimmermer, me into a poltergeist like you. That's actually not a terrible idea, come to think of it. It could be pretty useful to you for the exams. Then there is a spell that will let me transform into a spooky spirit version of myself. My choice of words makes him roll his eyes before continuing with his explanation. Almost insubstantiate. will make your form ghost-like. You'll be able to walk through walls, turn invisible, and hover in mid-air just like any poltergeist. That sounds super cool. Teach me the spell, Chiro. Alright, prepare yourself, Ayla. I'm going to teach you how to cast Insubstantiate. Okay. Insubstantiate. I don't know how to... So hard words today. I feel myself growing lighter, fainter, ghostlier. I can't find my balance. Oh! Careful. Chilo makes as if to lunge for me but checks himself at the last moment. It's easy to lose your balance in ghost form because you no longer have any sense of gravity. In fact, gravity doesn't even apply to you anymore. Oh well, Ayla, oh well. This takes a little getting used to, but you'll get the hang of it, as did I. Hovering! Chilo, look, I'm hovering! Huh? You're surprisingly quick learner. What do you mean, surprisingly? Wait a second, I'm poltergeist now, aren't I? For the moment, Insubstantiate gives you a spirit's basic form for a fixed span of... That means I can hug you at last. Unfortunately, without waiting for Chilo to finish, I throw my arms around him gleefully. Oh, you can't. What happened? It felt all cold and dizzy. Now you know how I feel when you try to hug me. Why? Poltergeists are incapable of touching each other, as living beings are incapable of touching us. Touch requires physical contact, and we poltergeists have nothing physical to offer. I see. Oh, no, don't look so crestfallen. Here, come with me. Chilo starts drifting upwards. His head touches the roof, then disappears right through. Chilo, come along. Driving in a deep breath, I concentrate on floating upward. I'm floating. Steady, Ayla. Almost it's easier to pass through barriers for the first time if you close your eyes. Passing through the roof felt like something went into and out of me. That was tail and not tail at the same time. When I opened my eyes again, the starry night spread endlessly above, illuminated by a brilliant crescent moon. Amazing! I loved to sit on rooftops and watch the night go by a long time ago. Now I can get to rooftops much more easily, but floating is not sitting, and sometimes I... Chilo? Do you miss what? You know, having a physical body. Chilo tenses up and turns to me scornfully. Huh? Do I miss tapping my toe? Do I miss tripping over branches and falling flat on my face? Do I miss having to climb flight after flight of stairs to get to the roof only to find the door locked and the key hidden away? Huh? Do you, Chilo? Mind your own business, Ayla. Well, you can't just make him human, right? Do we need more money? I don't even know how much money we have. Oh, we have only one. Yay! Oh, 3? Laren stops the grate with a heavy thud, then wipes his hands against each other, feeling accomplished yet unaware of my presence. Yeah. I think that's all the deliveries for today. Maybe now I can finally... Lovely! Ugh. Laren turns shiftily to face me, his ears flattened against his hair. Which I told you 1,000 times. My name is... I know. Lawrence, right? I watched as his ears perked back up again. They look so soft, so fuzzy. So, But how do you expect me to call you by your name if you don't use mine? I guess you have a point. His ears twitch a little and as he looks away. Is that a bow tied in behind his mask? That's it. I can't hold myself back any longer. I'm so sorry. Sorry for... Valens makes a noise so well between a wimble and a whine as I grab him in headlock and ruffle his ears to my heart's content. I discovered that if you scratch behind him, his foot starts tapping, but he grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me away before I can learn much more than that. What do you think you're doing? Your ears are just unbelievably good. I'm so sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, you have to. You can't just go around touching people like that. At least ask first. So you would have said yes if I... No. My ears aren't a toy for foolish people to play with. My hearing is a lot more sensitive than yours. Every tap is an echo that reverberates in my head. Oh, I can't even imagine what that must be like. Ah, if I teach you, will you leave them be? Teach me. Oh, cause you're going to show me how to have super cute puppy eyes. Ears. No, pumpkin head. I'll teach you what big ears spell to improve your hearing. Oh, well, I suppose that could be useful too. Tell better to hear you with my dear, am I right? I wink playfully at him and he thumps his palms against his forehead. Oh, you're so... Anyway, pay attention. This is how you cast with... What? Big ears. Oh, what big ears. I didn't think it was possible to improve your hearing through a few easy steps. But with a few simple gestures and thematic words, everything is a lot more in focus. Otolaryngologists would hate us. That should work. Tell me what you hear. I hear the beetles crawling around in the grass. The crows flapping their wings above us. Good. Anything else? There are glasses clinking near the cafe down the hill from here and... What? Something is crawling really close by. It isn't you, is it? No, but I don't hear a thing. Valens watches the area around us carefully alert and ready for action. He seems to be taking this seriously. I hear the crawl again and without a doubt, it's definitely coming from Lawrence. Are you sure it isn't you? Of course it's not. Go back home, the lesson is over. But Lawrence, it might be unsafe. A witch that can't use many spells won't be able to defend themselves. He folds his arms and nods affirmatively at his own deductions. I look into the veiled noise by myself. It seems he's hungry, right? Alright. Valens starts to leave. I hear the growling again as he dashes off into the woods. That's when I suddenly realized that was his stomach, wasn't it? Ah, hey Lawrence, wait, it's okay. Maybe I'll bring along a box of treats of a dog. For next... Don't! Please don't! So, my throat is actually starting to hurt. And I'm thinking that maybe I should save soon and we will continue this tomorrow. I thought I could do this today, one playthrough, but oh my goodness, my throat. Well, one more. Maybe we go his story today, or first. What? Only two? Hey. Chill. Tilo, I'm melting. You certainly look like you are. Save me, Tilo, save me before I dissolve into an icky puddle of sweat. I reach towards him dramatically as sweat swirls aggressively on my forehead. My theatrics are of no avail as Tilo fixates on something else. The dragons are preparing for their Halloween activities. He peels out the window into the unseasonably balmy evening. I wish this house had air conditioning. As do I. Then you might stop whining about the heat and focus more on passing your exam. I got it. I clasp my hands together and give it a little beating both. Cello, do your magic ale conditioning ability, please, with a pumpkin on top. For the last time, I am not a magic ale conditioner. I am a sinister and eerie poltergeist, and the magical chill that emanates from me is akin to the deathly chill of an open grave. Like a sinister eldritch ale conditioning. No, not ale conditioning of any kind of whatsoever. Meltin, I really am melting. I have an idea. Cello, teach me how to be a sinister and eerie ale conditioner. The deathly chill of an open grave. I want to know how to emanate it too, until I can afford a place with air conditioning anyway. Fine, if you insist, and it will stop you from complaining. I do, and it will. Alright, prepare yourself, Ayla. I am going to teach you how to cast chill. Chill. I spread my hands out wide. For a second or two, nothing happened. Then, cool, deliciously refreshing and cool. Does that mean you'll stop complaining and go back to studying? Yeah, thanks to your nifty spell, I have become Ayla Nightshade. The studio step productive once more. Glad to hear. Do your best tonight. All right. I turn back to my desk to give the person textbook I am working on my fullest attention. You're making weird noises again, Ayla. I'm still casting the chill spell, right? You are, partly. Partly? Well, you haven't been maintaining your concentration on casting the spell just now, so naturally your chill faltered a bit. A bit? I'm starting to melt again. Oh! With more practice, I'm confident you'll be able to work on hotel things while casting chill in the background, like your own personal air conditioner. But for now, it looks like if you divert any attention away from the spell, the chill you cast won't be effective. How much more practice? Oh, give it a 2 or 3 years, maybe 4. I'm doomed. Well, since I won't be able to study tonight anyway, I might as well just focus on casting chill and enjoy the delicious cool air. No, you don't. I knew this would be the case from the start. My sinister eerie air conditioner. Cello sighs and spreads his hands. Instantly the room becomes a degree Celsius or 2 cooler. Well, can you study now? Thanks, Cello, you're the best. I'm not doing it for you, it's only because there isn't any other way to get you to study, and your position is quite desperate enough as it is. But that's still doing it for me, so? That's only because I don't want to be known for being friends with a witch who can't pass her Halloween exams. I'm happy you're my friend, Cello. Pipe down. Go back to studying Ayla. And so we spent another tiring but productive night in preparing for my upcoming exams. Wait, in 7 days, how many days has been? As I was stocking shelves, I heard some students snickering and whispering to each other. Somehow I got the feeling they were up to no good, but couldn't quite make out what they were saying. After improving my hearing, I realized they were planning to drop a darkness bomb so they could rob us blind, literally. I had them leave before they could do any harm. When I told Mr. West about the almost incident, he rewarded me for my trouble. Oh, good to know. You know, Cello? Yes, Ayla. I've been thinking, I know very little about you, don't I? You know very little about everything, Ayla. That is why you are in such imminent danger of flunking your exams and getting expelled from the Wimmermere High. Speaking of which, how far did you progress with tonight's study plans? You've been by my side the whole time. You probably know the answer to that question better than I do. Do I? In which case, I must warn you that unless you start studying seriously and stop wasting time asking inane questions, that's just it. I fold my arms across my chest in the most exasperated expression I can muster. Zillow isn't escaping this time. Whenever I bring up the topic of your past, you try to deflect it and change the subject. Do I now? You do, Zillow. You're my oldest friend and I want to know more about you. But if you don't wish to tell me anything, all you have to do is say so, and I'll stop because I respect your privacy. It isn't a matter of privacy. He lets out a defeated sigh. The reason I don't like to talk about my past is hardly that glamorous. I simply haven't much of a past to talk about. But you've been a poltergeist for quite a long time, haven't you? For much, much too long. My earliest memories were of haunting the north part of the graveyard in the name escapes me. It was a quaint little English village. I remember the rain on the church steeple agleam in midday and the low sad chimes of the church bell, telling me the hour to those whom time no longer meant anything. His eyes are hazy like the night sky as he reminisces about the distant memories of his past. It sounds so peaceful, Tell. He whips his head up towards me, my comment having broken him from his trance. Peaceful? It was so implacably boring that it drove me out of my mind. One fine night I decided I couldn't stand it any longer and left. I went here and there, haunting whatever took my fancy lonely, wind-swept lords, crumbling, disused castles and dark quaking towns. Were you fond of those days? Not a bit. I was light and free and a loss, so to speak. I drifted aimlessly wherever the wind blew. One evening I found up here in Halloween Town. I hadn't planned to stay longer than I did anywhere else, but for one reason after another I never was able to get around to leaving. Eventually I just got used to the idea of living here. I gaze into Zillow's eyes, which have become low and smoldering like embers about to die. Instinctively I reach out to touch him but check myself at the last moment. Zillow observes this with a sad smile. What does that mean? What does what mean? That the thing holding you is losing its grip. What does that mean? It means my memory is weakening in my old age, which is pardonable since I have been in Halloween Town long before you were even born. But you, my dear Ayla, are young and unless your memory starts improving dramatically and with your great haste, you will fail your Halloween exam and get expelled from school. Fine, be that way. I turn to my books in a huff, just as I am about to lift my pen. Zillow speaks up. Thank you, Ayla. Oh, what for? Nothing, never mind. We spent the rest of the night in companionable silence. Oh. Log. Can I? Okay, not like that. No! Why do we have only one? Okay. Okay, let's go his road. For now. Thanks, doll. Come see us again soon. The instant the last customer leave, Carmilla hums cheerily to herself and locks the front door for lunch. I think it's already been 7 days. I'm about to take the first bite of my burger when she turns to me with a sort of smug satisfaction. My tongue is getting twisted because we worked so hard this morning, did we not? I'm positively parched. I stare at her with my mouth open, a very appealing sight before clamping it shut. Whilst? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I'll grab your lunch for you and we can eat together. I go to look underneath the counter in case she left a bag, but there's nothing. Quickly I race to the back, but there isn't anything in the icebox either. As I return, Carmilla eyes me full of amusement. Did you forget your lunch today? Seems so. Whatever shall I do? I look back at my own lunch, a leftover burger from last night's supper and bottle of milk. I guess I could go halvesies. Well, if you need a drink, you can have some of mine. I thrust the unopened bottle towards Carmilla, but she immediately takes a step back like it's minced garlic, which I'm pretty sure it's not. What gives? Oh, thank you, dear. Milk is not quite to my taste. It never really satisfies me, you know. She smiles gently and saunters over to me when I look into her eyes. I see the same spark as when she looks at customers. It's chilling. I know what she's doing, but her voice is so hypnotic. It almost causes my heart to skip a beat. But my darling little witch, you do know what should satisfy a thirsty vampire, yes? Blood. If it's bad enough that you'd want to enthrall me, I guess I could give you some of mine. But you owe me. And it better not hurt. Oh, sweet Ayla, you're always full of surprises. Even when you knew what I was up to. Oh goodness, I feel a little embarrassed. She glances away and whirls her hair around her index finger. Well, we're friends and you're always helping me out, so I think it's the least I can do. You're so kind, not to mention 100% right. I swear to you that I shall only take the tiniest bit. Give me your hand, please. I do exactly as he asks. With one of her satisfied little hums, Carmilla kneels before me and takes my hand, then gently presses her lips to the back of my palm. I feel a pinch for just a moment, but then nothing but dizziness. Carmilla lifts her head and licks her lips before removing a handkerchief from her sleeve, which she carefully wraps around my hand. Red berry with note of chocolate and creamy. You certainly like your sweets, don't you? Aha, you can tell that from my blood. I have an experienced palate for such things. If you're truly curious, I suppose I could give you a pittance of my own. Few things about this are quite as energizing as the fresh blood when you have a good taste, of course. She does look like she has a lot of get up and go, but drinking blood? That's too much. I could drink blood? Never, I'm sorry, Carmilla. Oh, since you're able to answer so enthusiastically, I suppose you must not need it. Despite her chipper tone, she seems a little, I don't know, disappointed? At any rate, I do know a less physical means on absorbing energy. It may not be as efficient as blood, but it should provide a pick-me-up in a pinch. You mean like draining of sick energy? I wiggle my fingers spookily at Carmilla and she shakes her head, smiling briefly. Something like that, yes. It's a spell called Leech Life. Ooh, certainly playing Pokemon. That sounds ominous, but let's get to the learning. Alright, darling. I'll teach you how to cast Life Leech. Carmilla spends the rest of our break instructing me how to steal energy indirectly. It's a pretty simple process. All you have to do is lock eyes with your target after casting the spell and you slowly drain their energy, nice and straightforward. Not even I could mess this up. I haven't had a chance to test it though. After she showed me, Carmilla wouldn't even look at me. The awkward silence stretches between us for what seems like forever. Shortly after our break, a customer finally shows up and they're wearing a mean face that spells pussiness. Hey, I want to return this. I blink then quietly tap the small board next to the counter sheepishly. Oh, no returns. We have a no returns policy on every product in the store. Sorry. Why does that matter? My spell didn't work. I demand to see your manager. Our eyes meet and we just sort of stare at each other. It takes me a second to settle my nerves, but I decide to put what I feel into good use. Life leads. Slowly the man's shoulders begin to sink, and I feel a bit of energy gradually wake me up back up. Thankfully, after about 5 minutes, he just shakes his head and wobbles off with the other world. Yes, Nightshade wins. As I fist bump into the air, I think I got Carmilla smiling at me out of the corner of my eye. But when I go to look again, she seems to have vanished. Too unprofessional? Or maybe I should be careful with this spell, as she told me to. Not like I'm going to be leeching out the answer to the Halloween exams anytime. Oh, goddamn. Should we buy potions? Oh, tell so many. 45. Hello, Tell. How may I assist you today? Shit, I don't see how many. Can I go back? Leave. Come again. 5, 3, 3, 6. Okay, one more and then we save and continue tomorrow. Okay. I think this might be good. Yeah. We save here and continue tomorrow. I didn't think it would strain my voice this much. It's a bit different when I do it in English, and I don't even know if it sounds that different when I do. But hey, I'm practicing. Okay. It's kind of a nice game. Easy and... What's the word? No, well, I forgot the word. Thank you for today. See you tomorrow, and we continue this with tomorrow. Yeah.